And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be joining us from the sideline. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Thompson is out there with John. Hart. Then it's Trace Jackson Davis. Then there's Ayton. And it's Brown in at the 3. And for Oklahoma City, Steven Adams is out there with Kevon Looney. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Edwards. And it's Grant in at the small forward position. Coming into this game, Stan, it's clear who the media thinks will win. We've been reading about it and hearing about it for the last couple days.
Yeah, but Kevin, you know, none of us in the media know what we're talking about. It's just a lot of speculation. And look, it's a cliche, but it's also true. The games aren't won on paper, they're won out on the court, and anyone in the NBA can beat anyone else on a given night.
Which makes me look forward to this one.
Absolutely.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Well, the Miami Heat have always been in contention, Stan, for the East, and you've worked in the organization. Why is that?
Well, look, Kevin, I'll admit to a bit of a bias here, but they have a great coach, maybe the best in the league. He's been there since 2008. That consistency and continuity really helps, and this team expects themselves to win no matter what they go through.
Jackson Davis hits them both. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Adams outside. Pass to Looney. And here is Grant. Here is Edwards. 5 on the clock. And Thompson sends it back. Brown against Lillard. Brown kicks to Thompson. The three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Lillard outside. Back to Grant. Adams down low. Jackson Davis defending.
Not the last time we'll see that. Adams is so powerful and loves to take it to the defense.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, Steven Adams, taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so Adams nails both of them. Ryan is on 0 of 2 from deep here. Brown feeling it out a bit. Now here's Ayton. Defended by Looney. Here's Hart. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looking for a basket here to break this deadlock. Hart against Lillard. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Brown with it. Now defended by Grant. The kick out to Brown. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Up top, Edwards. Defended by Hart. Oklahoma City moving it around. Pass to Adams. Over Ayton. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks. Mark Dagnall and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Now, he highlighted the problems that come along with facing a center like DeAndre Ayton. Coach said DeAndre impacts the game on both ends of the floor. He can score inside, shoot the mid-range jumper, and defensively, he can protect the rim and switch out on the perimeter. Certainly a talented young center. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Wow, the skill of Lillard to get his shot through while getting the whistle.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but, man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
Now, here's Ayton. No scoring in this one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Edwards against Thompson. Edwards passes to Lillard. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Looney. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. The Heat have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Brown kicks to Hart. Ayton a screen on Edwards. Down low. And Ayton throws it down.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
Lillard bounce pass. Adams taking his time here. The shot missing. Some solid defense from Hart. Here's Brown. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And look, Brown is good at capitalizing inside, which is why the defense has to push him further away.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
Let's go. You gotta dance like everyone's watching. Let's see them dance moves.
Thunder trailing by 5. Lillard with it. Grant outside. Back to Lillard. From deep three-point land. Thompson with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. To the middle. Here's Ayton. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Ayton's got 6.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Now here's Adams. Lays it up off the glass.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Thompson passes to Brown. Back to Thompson. Ayton a screen on Lillard. It's Thompson off the drive, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
Thunder trailing by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Lillard. Grant outside. 5 to shoot. To the paint. And it's Miami with the rebound. Pass to Smith. There's the lob to the hoop.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Grant against Brown. Grant kicks to Adams. Oklahoma City moving it around. And it's Miami with the rebound. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Thompson sets the pick for Brown to the inside. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Brown. Thompson's got 5 now.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. the Thunder, Tobias Harris is checked in for Adams. Green comes in for Jeremy Grant. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Damian Lillard. The Heat also changing it up. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Brown. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Josh Hart. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Amen Thompson. Brogdon against Schroeder. Pass to Green. Green with a screen on Schroeder. Back to Green. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Brogdon to stop the run. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Brogdon's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Oklahoma City. Now Jackson Davis. He's defended by Hartenstein. Now Bogdanovic. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
3 points.
And the Heat lead by 12.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now here's Green. Hartenstein with the screen on Schroeder. Brogdon the pass to Hartenstein. Count the basket.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Andre Ayton's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis.
13 foul. At the line for your defender, Isaiah Hartenstein. One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Schroeder up top, guarded by Green. Schroeder kicks to Smith. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton gets double teamed. Schroeder passes to Bogdanovic. Clock at 4. Shoots over Brogdon. It's hauled in by Harris.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Edwards inside. He's against Kuzma. Edwards looking it over. And Edwards with the stuff.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards. Taking the contact, but staying committed to his finish.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. Free throw no good for Ayton.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Schroeder passes to Smith. Bogdanovic with it, guarded by Green. Bogdanovic, no luck.
Yeah, credit the defense there, not allowing the easy layup.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip.
It was a little bit of a battle for him all season long. Last year, only shooting about 71%.
That free throw good from Hartenstein. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Inside, Bogdanovic finds Kuzma. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Thunder. 7-point differential. And the basket by Edwards.
Edwards plays with such ferocity.
Bogdanovich against Green. Green with the block. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And good that time. Now it's just a 3-point Miami lead.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Now here's Kuzma. Nothing on the board. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Edwards passes to Brogdon. 50 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. So it'll be Malcolm Brogdon shooting. That one on Ayton. Coach, on top of being an impactful player, Malcolm Brogdon has always been the consummate pro.
He sure has, Kevin. He fits in seamlessly wherever he goes. Works hard, puts the team first, and is willing to accept whatever role is given to him.
That one drops. He ties it up.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead by example approach is so valuable to this squad.
Now here's Kuzma. A putback. Here's Ayton. And at last they get one to fall. Ayton's got 10.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bogdanovich against Green. For 3, Harris. Rebound by the Heat. Pass to Ayton. Out left to the wing. Now here's Kuzma. Ayton a screen on Edwards. DeAndre Ayton, he has been the guy making things happen for the Miami Heat. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll return shortly. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
Oklahoma City trailing. On the court for the Heat. Brown out there with Jabari Smith. Then it's Trace Jackson Davis. Then it's Thompson, and it's Hart in at the 2. Count that bucket.
And there's an edge to Lillard's game. He's fearless, and you can see it when he's finishing in traffic.
Thompson surveying the floor. Shot clock at 5. Smith sets the pick for Thompson. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. And the Thunder with the possession here. Adams with the screen on Brown. Cramp the pass to Adams. It's taken away by Smith. Hart with it in transition. Here comes Miami. Here's Jackson Davis. Count that one. Jackson Davis has got 8.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Lillard the pass to Looney. Grant against Brown. Down low. Here's Looney. And it's blocked. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Lillard. He has 5. To the inside. Adams' shot is off. The Heat leading by 4. Here's Smith. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Oh, love the determination Smith showed there, refusing to let the contact alter his shot.
Lillard, the pass to Grant. They set the pick. Shoots the 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here is Smith from deep. They get it back. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Hart. The tray. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Brogdon the pass to Lillard. Grant outside. Pulls up on the wing. Rebound by the Heat. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Smith outside. Back to Thompson. An easy 2 points on the layup. Thompson's got 7 points in the game. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, trailing by 5. 3-pointer, Lillard. Rebound by Smith. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. To the middle. It's Brown on the wing. And Looney sends it back. It's Brogdon on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Brogdon finds Adams. Back to Brogdon. Adams sets the pick for Brogdon. From past the arc. Adams. Kicks it out to Grant. Shoots over Jackson Davis. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Grant's got 5 now.
And mid-range isn't exactly Grant's go-to spot, but he takes a focused shot there and gets it to go.
Pass to Hart. Back to Brown. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Stolen by Thompson. And it's the Heat on the break. Here's Hart. Brown outside. Smith outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hart. The shot, no good. Good D by Brogdon. Thunder trailing by 3. Pass to Lillard. Now, here's Grant. He's covered by Brown. And there's Grant on the assist by Lillard. Grant's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's Jackson Davis. Pass to Hart. Over Adams. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Brogdon outside. Adams, the pass to Brogdon. He's looking for Lillard and finds him.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. The Heat have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Brown. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Harris comes in for Steven Adams, and it's Green in for Brogdon. Now here is Harris. Pass to Green. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And it's Grant in the corner. Harris a screen on Bogdanovich. Grant. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Thunder with the rebound. Looney's got his 5th rebound in this one. Harris kicks to Lillard. Bogdanovich against Harris. Pass to Looney. Back to Harris for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Kuzma with it. Now Green defending. Back to Schroeder. And here's Kuzma. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Kuzma's got his first points in this one.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
Looney finds Lillard. The 3. It's rebounded by Schroeder. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Harris. And stolen by Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And with his size and athletic ability, playing above the rim, not an issue for Kuzma.
Lillard surveying the D. Green with a screen for Lillard. 6 to shoot. He'll not go. Still looking for his shooting rhythm as he misses his 7th shot of 10. Here's Kuzma. Off target from 3-point range. Under trailing by 4. Grant dishes to Lillard. Pass to Harris. Grant against Schroeder. Schroeder comes with the double team. Looney passes to Lillard. Launches a 3. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's ready to talk things through with the team. A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein comes in for Kevon Looney. And it's Edwards in for Jeremy Grant. The Heat with the lead. And here's Schroeder. Still scoreless. And here's Bogdanovich for three. It's hauled in by Harris.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And Lillard kicks to Harris. Fires for three. Miami grabs the miss. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Bogdanovich passes to Schroeder. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the half. And Ayton gets double-teamed. A three from Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Green bounce pass. Lillard against Bogdanovich. Green in the post. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And Miami shooting a pretty cool 37% from the floor in the second. Not what they're looking for.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Now here's Schroeder. Still without a basket. Ayton a screen on Green. Fires the three. And Bogdanovich gets the three. And the Heat lead by 5.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring. Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Kuzma. Bogdanovich with a screen on Harris. And again, Miami with the triple.
And proving once again that he has the touch from beyond. Kuzma effective at cashing in there.
And here is Green. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Green with a screen for Edwards. Back to Green. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Now Kuzma. He's got 7. Ayton a screen on Harris. It's deflected. And so it's the Miami Heat with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, how does the defense you're playing impact your offense?
It just energizes us. We have an ignitable group, and that's how we play. So we have to continue to stay the course and try to keep them off the two-point line as best as we can.
Yeah, those runouts get your guys going. Thanks a lot, Spo. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. 6-point game. They've got Steven Adams. Edwards is out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Jeremy Grant. And it's Looney in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Jaylen Brown. First personal foul.
Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And, Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a #1 option in Detroit for a couple years. Grant's done it all.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Grant. Stan on the floor tonight, one of the best two-way players in the game, Jeremy Grant.
Yeah, Kevin, look, he's become a knockdown three-point shooter, but he also does a great job of putting the ball on the floor, attacking the basket, and getting to the free throw line. He puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Here's Lillard, following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Lillard, the pass to Looney. Just 5 to shoot. Adams trying to free himself up. Another shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Thunder have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
That free throw missing. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. A guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
Offensive rebound. Under trailing by 4. Shot from 6. Edwards, no good. Pass to Hart. 90 seconds now into the second half. Thompson finds Jackson Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Loads of expectations come with going #1 overall, Stan. We all know that. Just ask DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, Kevin, I think he's become one of the more underrated players in this league. He was the top pick in 2018. People will always measure him against that standard. But look, he's averaged a double-double every season in the league. It's not easy to be that consistent.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. Thunder trailing by 5. Lillard with it. 7 points in the game. Adams outside. Grant against Brown. Grant down low. Some solid defense from Brown. Pass to Jackson Davis. Now here's Hart. Hart with a screen on Lillard. Here's Thompson. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Edwards drawing the double team. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Doubled by Hart. Adams finds Lillard. Over Thompson. Deflected by Thompson. And the Heat making a change here. Smith has checked in. The Heat leading by 5. Here's Brown. Thompson in the corner. Driving the lane, and he gets it to go. Thompson's got 9 points.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
And here is Adams. Pass to Lillard. Basket counts. Lillard's got 9.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Thompson outside. Back to Brown. Here's Smith. Defended by Looney. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, scouts have said Smith needs to get stronger, and maybe that's the case, but well, he sure muscled that one in.
Miami shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
At the line for 1.
Throw good, Smith. Man, we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks?
Yeah.
Payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof. But look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. they trail by 7. Adams with the screen on Hart. Three-pointer, Lillard. Kicks it out to Grant. Back to Looney. That one, no good. Smith with some nice deep. He'd have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. It's stolen by Adams. Here's Edwards. Good! Edwards mixing it up inside.
And sometimes Edwards makes defenses feel helpless. Tough shot there.
Brown the pass to Thompson. Back to Brown. Puts up a 3. Thunder with the rebound. Three-pointer, Lillard. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. On the wing, Brown. Edwards defending. Hart the pass to Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasting.
Grant outside. To the paint. Here's Looney. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Thompson the bounce pass. Smith feeling it out a bit. Here's Jackson Davis. No good from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Thompson against Lillard. Inside, Edwards. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 4 assists in the game.
And you see the leadership of Lillard in that sequence, keeping everyone involved, not looking to do it all himself, but creating for his teammate.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. And then for Miami, Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Bogdanovich comes in for Brown. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Josh Hart. Miami leading by 3. Kuzma outside. Down low, here's Smith, and it's Smith finishing it off.
Oh, 2 loud points from Smith there. Get up, Jabari.
The Thunder have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer, but Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Miami.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
That free throw good from Hartenstein. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Thompson, a screen on Grant. Bogdanovich. That's for 2. Out to Smith for the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Smith's got 10 points here in the second half.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Pass to Hartenstein. And that one drops. Hartenstein's got 5 points now this quarter. The Heat leading by 3. Schroeder outside. And they call an illegal screen here.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. 2 teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Looney's checked in for Hartenstein. And Miami also making a switch. Ayton's checked in. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Outside Edwards. For the tie. It's hauled in by the Heat. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Kept alive. Pass to Thompson. And yes, it's good. And that's 11 points from Amen Thompson.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And that's the hustle you love seeing from Kuzma. When he moves like that, he is tough to guard.
Grant outside. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Adams against Smith. Lillard outside. Just 5 on the clock. Looking to get back on track here, and it's Ayton with the rebound.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Here's Lillard. Following the basket by Jabari Smith. Over Bogdanovich. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bogdanovich passes to Thompson. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Brown is checked in for Jabari Smith. Now here's Lillard. 9 points in the game so far. Edwards drawing the double team. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. They grab their own miss. Brown the pass to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
It's always a great sign for this offense when Brown is making plays for others.
Now Lillard. Grant outside. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Grant's got 9 points now in just the second half. And so Brown will bring it up for Miami. Kuzma outside. Back to Brown. Up and in on the layup. Brown's got his second basket of the game.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
Thompson against Edwards. Goes up the baseline. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And here are the Heat. They're on a 13-5 run here. And Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Outside Edwards. And stolen by Thompson. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And so here is Oklahoma City after the Heat pick up 2. The Thunder with another miss.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And it's Brown missing. Edwards inside, guarded by Kuzma. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
The Thunder have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11.
At the line for 1, Anthony Edwards.
One shot.
Free throw good, Edwards. Smith has been leading the charge for the Heat. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Heat, they've got Jaylen Brown. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Ayton. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Thompson in at the point. 4 on the shot clock. Brown jams it in!
Yeah, we know Brown loves some aerial theatrics, and he really went all out there.
Thunder trailing by 13. Lillard dishes to Grant. Lillard with a screen for Grant. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Now here's Brown. Hart with it. Deflects the pass. Now here's Lillard. Adams outside. Pass to Looney. Grant outside. From downtown. And it's Miami with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And here's Brown outside. Cans it from downtown.
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the three, it really opens up this offense.
Pass to Looney. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Ayton.
All the officials are all over that one.
At the line for your Thunder, Kevon Looney, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Looney. No good on the second free throw. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. To the middle, here's Jackson Davis.
Oklahoma City foul. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Heat, Trace Jackson Davis. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis hits them both. Here's Lillard. Pass to Edwards. Now Grant. Edwards drawing the double team. Grant the pass to Edwards. The shot by Lillard wide open. Drains the three-pointer.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Now here's Brown. Out to Thompson. Fires from deep. Poked away. Leaps for it. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. Thunder trailing by 14. Lillard the pass to Looney. Edwards with it. And stolen by Ayton. Nice shot by Thompson.
And this one has been all about Amen Thompson. A freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Now, here's Lillard. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Pass to Thompson. Heat moving the ball around. Brown against Adams. Clock at 6. Brown, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, well, a lot of people will say Grant's a glue guy, but I tell you, he doesn't need any glue tonight. He is doing this all by himself.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Grant.
And the combination of athleticism and defense Grant brings is superb. A guy who you can depend on to compete.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Hart finds Jackson Davis. Back to Hart. He lobs it up.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Thunder trailing by 15. Adams with the screen on Hart. Grant against Brown. Shot from free throw range. That's good on the jump shot. Grant's got 22 points.
And getting points inside important for Grant. Allows him to get a little bit of extra room on the perimeter when he needs it.
Now here's Hart. Back to Brown. Pass to Thompson. A three ball. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Looney's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Hart against Edwards. Grant outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Adams with the basket on the assist by Grant. Grant's got 4 assists in the game. Brown against Grant. Thompson outside. To the inside. Ayton. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Thunder trailing by 11. Grant surveying the D. Here's Lillard. Back to Grant. There's the screen. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Heat. 17 points was their biggest margin. Up top, Brown. He's covered by Grant. Pass to Jackson Davis. Now Brown. Thompson outside. Hart wide open. He fires. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And the Heat lead by 14. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Edwards finds Grant. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the paint. Here's Jackson Davis. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, the defender all over.
At the line for the Heat, Trace Jackson Davis taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also. Thunder trailing by 14. Here's Grant. That one off the back iron and out. Pass to Thompson. Brown outside. And he converts the layup. Brown's got 7 points for the quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Jeremy Grant. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. Here's Thompson. Ayton at the elbow. Pass to Brown. Fires the three. Offensive rebound. And Ayton stays with it.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Grant on the wing. Outside Edwards. Lillard from outside. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And this is what the team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
Pass to Looney. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 7th assist in the game.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Now, here's Thompson. Ayton with it. From deep. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 8 rebounds in this game. Edwards against Hart. Lets it go with the 3. Look at Edwards slotting home the 3.
Yeah, I really like when Edwards shows this kind of patience, allowing the play to develop over time.
Ayton a screen on Lillard. And Thompson kicks to Hart. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hart.
Yeah, that's a pass he's got to catch. Maybe just starting to relax a little too much with that lead.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 15-point game. Outside Edwards. Pass to Looney and taken away by Brown. Hart with it. Lillard picks him up. Hart, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the 4th and even 50%.
And the athleticism Edwards possesses is incredible. So good at drawing contact on the drive.
And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride. Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Brown outside. Sinks the triple. The second half.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Lillard outside. Grant on the wing. And he makes good on the layup. Grant's got 8 points in the quarter.
And how about the physicality from Grant, not allowing the close defense to keep him from his shot.
Miami leading by 14. Hart kicks to Thompson. Grant against Brown. Here's Ayton. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Looney. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Hartenstein's checked in.
One shot.
Free throw no good for Ayton. Thunder trailing by 16. Edwards kicks to Grant. Hartenstein up top. Pass to Lillard.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
6 on the shot clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Yeah, you never want to foul Dame in the act. He's almost automatic from the line.
Damian Lillard.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. Free throw is good from Lillard. And it's the Heat with the ball. They led the game at 1 point by 20. It's Hart on the wing. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Jackson Davis finds Ayton. 6 to shoot. Ayton sets the pick for Brown. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Free throw good from Brown.
A talented scorer and versatile defender. The athletic Brown is a vital piece for this team.
Now, here's Lillard. Outside Edwards. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Heat.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for DeAndre Ayton.
Well, that work he's shown on the glass has been spectacular. You love to see that as a coach.
The free throw drops for Grant. A different look for Oklahoma City. Harris is checked in for Steven Adams. Green comes in for Edwards. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Lillard. And a new group in for the Heat. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Ayton. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Trace Jackson Davis. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Thompson. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And that's a situation where you must make them all to get back into the game.
Bogdanovich finds Brown. Bogdanovich with a screen on Grant. Brown, good.
Yeah, they sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Out to Kuzma. No good with the elbow jumper. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Jalen. A long season. What do you guys need to do to keep it rolling?
Just keep on a consistent rhythm with each other. You know, keep playing the game the right way, executing the game plan, and just do your job. It'll be fun.
You all did the job tonight, man. Congrats again on the win. Back to you.
Much appreciated, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Amen Thompson.